Hi, I'm Richard Bernal. We're filming right here from Santa Ana, California, and today on Kilson Street with Suavecito Pomade, we have a band from the Inland Empire, the Kyms.
Sometimes I can get carried away. I'll let you take me to places where people look around and nothing makes sense. Or is it just nonsense? Accounted for, but will this moment unlock your conscience? Ooh, you're losing control. I'm choosing to display what we don't know. And you lay by me and slip into your own head. Can I take to heart everything that you said? You lay by me and slip into your own head. Can I take to heart everything that? And you lay by me and slip into your own head. Can I take to heart everything that you said? You lay by me and slip into your own head. Everything that you said, delirious call and response. Psychobabble is what I got.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Kyms, everybody. We'll be right back after a short break.
Good afternoon, Internet. I'm world-famous reporter, Keeks, I'm here at Warner Brothers Studios, where I'm about to go inside and interview the Sultan of SWAT himself, Bugs Bunny. Well, it happened again. They kicked us out, and they told us never to come back again. That's Warner Brothers for you. But join us next time. We'll try and get into Disney Studios. Might be kind of hard. A cameraman's a sex offender. Back to you, Internet.
All right, right here with the Kyms, and like always, we start with names and ages.
My name's Melissa. I'm 23.
My name's Crystal. I'm 21, about to be 22.
I'm Fabian Marquez. I'm 20.
I'm Jose Cruz, and I'm 20.
All right, so how'd the band come about?
All right, so Jose and I had been working together for almost about a year and a half, and we founded the Kyms together and decided we wanted to step it up and get ourselves a really legit rhythm section. And we were entered in this Battle of the Bands last year, the first time we tried for Warped Tour, and we needed a rhythm section, and about 5 days beforehand we found these two guys and rehearsed with them about an hour each, and then threw them up on stage. And despite how quickly the band was thrown together, and we didn't think it was gonna be permanent at the time, we just needed people, and the chemistry was amazing. We actually won that round, and that's how, and the Kyms just stuck.
And what's with the name? Who came up with the name?
That was Crystal.
I'm really bad at naming things, so the Kyms, it wasn't the best name that we had, but we were going through a process of elimination.
Do you have any other ones that
Oh
were
gosh,
close?
We had some bad
I want to hear
ones.
these.
we
I want to hear
well,
these.
okay. So first we were Tiger Wave.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah,
That's
that was
kind of
like
cool. Why
That
don't
was
you
cool.
keep that? That's
We
awesome.
just thought we were
I'm
like,
really
oh,
glad
it's
we're
like
called the
electro
Kyms.
poppy, like too much. I don't know. It was.
it's like what would a tiger be doing if it was waving and be fucking mauling you? And we're like, that'd be
We
cool.
called it Tiger Wave, and
Yeah.
then there was Ruby Cruiser, which is weird because I like blended Ruby Soho, that song by Rancid, and then like I was driving a PT Cruiser. I was literally pointing at things like that's our band.
Didn't your dad want us to be called like Pink Salt or something?
No, I wanted us to be called Pink Salt. That is a cool name. Don't let him tell you different. Himalayan Pink Salt, you should try. God, whatever. Well, anyway, so we performed actually as Ruby Cruiser. We have tickets from The Wire in Upland that say Ruby Cruiser on there, but there's a band called Ruby Cruiser. Some old people. So go look them up, I guess, if you want. But so then I came up with the Kyms. I took like a really long trip with my dad, and we had to basically go out to this house out in Havasu and like pick up a truck. So on the way back, I was driving by myself, and I had no auxiliary cord, and I had a Black Keys CD. And on track number 5 on the album Brothers is She's Long Gone, I think that's what it's called. And there's a string of lyrics that says, you can watch her strut, but you keep your mouth shut. I was like, oh, keep your mouth shut. Like, it was totally, like, relevant to, like, he and I were going through drama with our old bandmates, and I was just like, yeah, I got attitude. Like, tell him to keep him KYMS. And then, like, I looked it up. It wasn't taken. Only thing it was, like, a Christian radio station that wasn't being
You're
aired
like,
anymore.
fuck them.
I was
stood
like,
for.
I'm trying to think of what it stood for
You're not
them.
gonna sue us.
And so the band name, I proposed it, the band liked it, and then, like,
Keep your Messiah sexy.
keep your So
That's pretty good, actually.
I had proposed it, and it
Jose.
stuck, and I just refused to think of any more names. I was so tired of that, so we settled on the Kyms, and I made the page, and that was it.
Yeah. Then we turned into kind of like interactive kind of thing. We let people know that they could come up with any meaning because there was no real official. It did come from Keep Your Mouth Shut.
Yeah, I just
We
don't
never
wanna-
really kept it as like an official meaning, so people were always making up their own stuff. Like, what are some of the ones that people would come up with?
Keep your mustache shaved.
keep your mustache shaved.
Keep your menudo spicy.
Keep your
Monday
muff
sober.
shaved.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
That was
I like that one.
yeah.
Keep your
muff
mojo solid.
Yeah, it's,
Mojo solid. Keep your Monday sunny.
yeah.
Keep your
Yeah.
mouth
Keep
smiley.
Or keep your morning sunny, whatever you want. It's just because, like, after the drama was done or whatever, I was like, I don't want to tell people it means keep your mouth shut. Like, I'm just a real big, like, softie. But then over time, now that we've been a band for so long, I've been telling people it stands for keep your mouth shut, and they like it, so better like it.
They ever take it like as an insult when they ask you like, what does it mean? You're all keep your mouth shut.
No. Actually, you know what?
Now that you
No.
think about
It's
it.
a very bad
that-
conversation starter.
Yeah, I don't open the conversation with that. I kind of like brace them, like, well, this is what it means. I try to be really polite about it. Like I'm overly polite to a fault.
You know what does suck? Being called the Kyms.
Oh my gosh.
Especially getting it
Who wrote-
called twice in a row in like
yeah,
5
after
minutes.
correcting somebody. I mean, like, because it's KYMS. It looks like Jim. But I understand where people get Kyms from. Actually, I don't.
Don't
but-
ever call us the Kyms.
Yeah, somebody
please.
who was like trying to schmooze us, and they'll remain nameless, and the company will also remain nameless. But like they were trying to schmooze us, and they called us the Kyms twice in a row. And after I'd politely corrected them, like, "Oh, it's the Kims." Oh, Kyms, cool. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna leave."
All right, so what's the Kyms musical process look like?
Oh my god.
We're done.
We're done. You know what?
How do you guys go about writing your music? You said you guys had a band before. Now with these two, how do you guys go about writing?
Jose, I'm gonna shut up. You do it.
Well, we originally started as me and her. We had an acoustic set that we played at this place called Portuguese Hall in Chino. It was the very first time we ever performed this when we felt like we could do some music together. So it would honestly just start with her on the drums and me playing bass. I would guess probably like 50% of the songs were probably written with her playing drums and me playing bass.
Yeah.
But like that's how we kind of come up with the structure of it. And then once we start like getting a structure, starts putting some lyrics and a groove down, we would bring it to them because we had older material, and at first we were still a little like, oh, I don't know if things will work out right for us to really sit down and write music.
And we needed songs.
Yeah, we just needed songs, so we ended up playing a lot of our older material that her and I had made from the old band and the band before that. But now that we've been playing together, now that we're a lot more comfortable, honestly, they just come from jam sessions. We'll be playing at Melissa's house. Fabian will lay down a groove, or I'll come up with a riff, or Melissa will say, hey, I got this cool beat, and then we start working off it. And then what honestly happens is Crystal will just hear one small little piece, and she says, that's it. Write, play that over and over again. I'm going to write to it. And that's honestly how most of the songs come from. It's just that, like, quick little, like...
Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Just that little spark.
Yeah, it's this little
Yeah.
spark, and it just... All of a sudden, a song will come out in probably, like, a day or two.
Yeah, I can't stress enough. Like the chemistry in this band is really just amazing, and it's so easy to just work with each other, and like nobody steps on anybody's toes, and there's no like fight for creative control. Whatever happens, happens, and that's a really cool thing to have as an artist. Like, it's just a really cool, especially for me. I just have like really talented musicians, and I just get to pick and choose off of what they're
really cool.
doing. Yeah, it's
You're
really
like,
cool.
Mert, gold.
Mert.
Who does your guys' videos? You guys have a lot of videos up.
Oh,
John Montez from Small City Studios over there in
Santa Fe
Santa Fe Springs. He is also our like producer and sound engineer when we record. So he's just kind of like our right hand man. Like he just comes to shows, he'll film us, he'll take pictures. Yeah, he sells merch for us. He's a really good friend of ours, and he does a lot of work and he helps us out a lot. So he's behind all that.
All right, all the other bands really need to take a fucking little looking at liking to this band because they actually have a website, right?
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of that beast.
It's amazing.
Thank
honestly.
you.
A lot of bands really need to fucking check that shit out. It has
badass.
YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitter, Facebook, Cloud. It's got
too much.
fucking everything.
It's got our Instagram on it too.
It's got
Like
the
it's
Instagram
really
on it.
cool.
You really need to take
The
a
Kimstagram.
look at that.
Kimstagram.
A lot of bands
Kimstagram.
don't have much content to go on, and what the fuck do you expect somebody to just go look at your band just because you need content for them?
Yeah, I mean the website. I'm actually pretty proud. I designed that thing. Wix.com is like a really good forum to work off of, and like it's just having the music on there. It's so convenient. Like some people don't have Facebook. They're getting tired of it. They don't want to go on there anymore. And like these days, a like doesn't mean anything. If anything, we need emails and things like that. And you can straight up buy tickets to our shows on our website, and it's so convenient. I love that thing.
It's all in one spot. You don't
So
have to...
what's the website URL?
Oh. Really? thekims.com, thekyms.com. It's bomb.com.
So you guys played the Warped Tour. How was that?
It was really...
Fabian,
And
give
how'd
us
you
a
guys
2
get
cents.
that?
God damn.
How'd you guys
that
get
was,
that
like,
in the
a lot of
first
work.
place?
That was really like a big show. Like, honestly, the whole process of even getting there, besides playing the whole Warped Tour was just really big because
It was a lot of work.
we did the Battle of the Bands before that,
Well, yeah. Explain to him a little bit like how it really started.
Yeah, Fabian.
Sound like I'm on the news. Well, we got an email from the previous Battle of the Bands that we played the year before, which was the first show we ever played together. And unfortunately, we didn't make the first round.
No, we made the first round, not the
We
second.
didn't make the second.
Well, no, I mean complete the first round,
Yeah,
like altogether. So we decided to do the second one, and actually we ended up making it all the way to the House of Blues in Anaheim, which I'm not gonna lie, that was like my favorite.
That
show
was
to
the
ever play.
highlight of Warped Tour, playing House of Blues, which, if that makes sense for
no,
us.
honestly, we sold 140 tickets, and like the crowd, 46, sorry, but the crowd was amazing. Like we've never experienced that kind of energy, and just like it was just being on the House of Blues. You know, so many legendary people have played there, and for us to be able to do that and actually win it was like just a dream come true. It was amazing.
You know what was my honest like favorite memory was at the show right before the House of Blues. We was the first time we got a huge following, like
The Buffalo Inn.
Oh, the Buffalo Inn.
We got so many of our friends to go to that show, and it was really cool because it was outside, so we were performing.
That was really cool.
And the coolest thing is when we break into Mr. Lover, we had added this
Oh,
ending.
those mosh pits.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that was
had
the first time we played that, huh?
Yeah.
I think so.
That was like the first time we really played it for like an audience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we made this like extra like ending where it goes to the super rockabilly ending, and then all of a sudden it switches gears to like reggae,
It's like reggae metal.
and then it turns into metal,
Like
and it turns
prog.
into like this
Yeah.
really crazy like beat tupa tupa tupa, and then all of a sudden we see this huge crowd of people just start moshing for us. It's the very first
Yeah.
time we've
Same thing
ever
happened at House of Blues too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was really. But I mean, to answer the question like more definitively, Warped Tour was really cool. But it's, you know, you go to be from being top dog at this like House of Blues stage, like you're the top
Yeah.
6 of the entire competition, and then you go to Warped Tour and they don't give a crap about you. I mean, like we were on the Kevin Says stage, but sound guys, they're like, all right, whatever, just get your stuff up there. They kind of like
They cut our time like 5 minutes. It was supposed to
Yeah.
be 25
Business as
minutes.
usual.
It was-
yeah, so
Pretty much,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I mean, like it was really fun though. I mean, it was hot.
It was a hot day. Yeah.
I had to lug my whole gear like half a mile to the stage.
because she was late.
No.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shoot at 9 o'clock.
Where's
But
the-
anyways, yeah.
Where's the nicest place you played?
My favorite so far has been the House of Blues.
Yeah.
That's in Anaheim.
House of
That's
Blues for
just
sure.
that's just fun.
What
The
was
Aquarium over the
nicest?
Pacific,
Oh,
Long Beach
that
that
one.
we played was really cool. That was a really great event, and then just
Yeah.
being in front of the 3-story like tanks was awesome.
Yeah, I think that probably was like the coolest like venue we've ever did.
Yeah, House of Blues has the best sound though, and that's what. And honestly,
Oh,
like,
that's good to hear.
yeah, seriously, and like they have the best sound, and like that's what people. I feel like that's what a lot of our fans are expecting from us. Like when they go to shows now that they've seen us at the House of Blues, they want to keep seeing us at venues with sound like that. So
Yeah, it's awesome to have a good end product. A lot of places really fucking suck. And it's like
Straight up.
echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear yourself 5 times in one. Just like
yeah, this whole song gets off beat. Yeah, I know the feeling.
terrible. All right, what do you guys find helps you out with your confidence and delivery?
Beer.
The official beer.
Besides beer.
Just honestly, all the support that we get, people coming up to us, just
That's
telling us that we did a good job, and then just. For me, like after a show and we get like 20 likes or something like that, that's really cool for me. Like that's really satisfying, and
It's so
just
sad. It's
having
so
peop-
gratifying.
I know,
Yeah.
it really is. But like just having people support us, like coming to shows and like enjoying our music and not just being there because they're our friends, but because they actually enjoy like listening to us.
For me, it's my blonde hair. That's what gives me. I had red hair for a little bit. Hated it. I was so like not the woman I was. A woman I am.
I'd say what you said, like when actual them just being friends turns into actual support from the band, where they actually want to go to your shows and they're asking you about it.
Yeah.
You sure it's not motivation?
Hey. Besides that,
I don't know.
and some of that, and maybe a little more of that. But it's probably when people show up and actually want to attend the shows and ask you, "Hey, what was that song called?"
Yeah.
It's like a big
Yeah,
thing.
for me, honestly, it's like they all know me. I'm pretty laid back, except for like the 5 minutes before we go on
Yeah.
stage. I turn into like this super like
He has to pee
stress
in
ball.
everything. It's like,
And it's just
my
like
God.
I start snapping at everybody, and then I get super frustrated. I get really nervous. I'm like, oh god, what do I do? But somehow Chris always finds some way to just like calm me down, bring me back to earth, and like, all right, we're gonna do this.
I just
So
yell
she
at him.
gives you the confidence, is what you're saying?
You're welcome.
Ooh.
But honestly, though, like his confidence on stage, like I've seen him. He never performed out live. Like I've been performing since I was like yay high, and then I met him when he was 17, and like the progress he's made from then till now. Not to get all sentimental or anything, but like it's amazing to see. Like he's a savage. Honestly, like it's super savage. So I'll stop.
That's cool. All right. Well, from all of us here at Kilson Street with Suavecito Pomade, we'd like to thank the Kyms. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after a short break.
Hey.
So, Israel Campbell is dead. Well, you know, he wasn't good at his job, and his job was murder. You know, it's really convenient that when he died, the day before Thanksgiving, because he was scheduled in January to testify. Let's go back to the restraining order hearing, okay? So we show up at court, you don't show up. My expert witness, a doctor, a pathologist gets thrown out, and then we want to tie you into the Israel Campbell murders and to the Bustamante case, which, by the way, the county has sealed all the records, okay? They go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then our wonderful Laura Rossini says, you know, I'm going to object to Mr. Rocco testifying. And the register didn't bother to come inside. So that's how you got your win, through the mail. And then when I get the paperwork, it says that supposedly we gave testimony. We gave nothing. I can get you in court, okay? But the problem is crooked judges. At the point where you have to testify, Mr. Polito, which translates into Mr. Clean, you're finished, okay? You won't make it to testify, Michael Campo. I'm not going to wish you a Merry Christmas, but I will say, what would Jesus say? And just for the record, Aaron Kushner of the Register has been to my home 3 times. 3 times. Okay? For a 40-year-old who really isn't very smart, which is the average age of all of the city council, which is 40 years and 0.7, you don't know what you're doing. You're inexperienced. This man has 17 years on most of you. He's experienced, he's crooked, and he's in for the fall. Think about what you're doing.
Tom Lutz, followed by Sam Romero, followed by Art Guevara, please.
And now the Kyms with their second song entitled Exo Sexo.
Here we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Tonight I'm gonna change my name. I don't wanna wake up the same girl I was today. But if I see your face, I won't know what to say. Forget all my convictions and we'll make a mistake. If you wanna get along, give it up to me. And if you wanna go home, you're going home with me. And if you wanna get along, have another drink. And if you wanna go home, you're going home with me. The promise of a good fuck is enough for you to stick around and wanna fill up the cup. Yeah, there's women on the table and there's men in that truck, but we know the night will always gravitate back to us. You wanna go home, oh. You wanna go home. You wanna go home, oh. You wanna go home. Not everybody knows me like you do. It seems like I'm forgetting everything that we've been through. I'm familiar with your hands, but I'm scared of the reboot. So I'll just do my dance and pretend not to need you. Get along, give it up to me. And if you wanna go home, you're going home with me. And if you wanna get along, have another drink. And if you wanna go home, you're going home with me. The promise of a good fuck is enough for you to stick around and wanna fill up the cup. Yeah, there's women on the table and there's men in the truck, but we know the night will always gravitate back to us. You wanna go home, oh. You wanna go home. You wanna go home, oh. You know you're going home. Red light, slow it down, it's not too late to turn around. Red light, slow it down, it's not too late to turn around.